Welcome on in, fellow weebs, fellow otakus. Welcome to another video. So recently I was kind of taking a glance at the collection I've accumulated so far for manga, and it kind of took me back as to when I first started collecting manga. This kind of made me ponder a bit as to what is the best way, like starting out collecting manga. Like when you first start collecting a manga, how should you start, you know? So this video is kind of geared more towards individuals who are just starting out collecting their manga and they want to grow their collection, or maybe they already have collected some manga but they kind of don't know where to go from there, you know? Now I have some tips for those kind of individuals, but of course if you're a veteran collector, you know, manga, you have a huge collection, I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two watching this video. Well, I mean, I do hope that is the case, but I'm sure you'll learn something, right? So before I start the video, I do want to say, guys, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, if you enjoy the content. I don't usually do this at the start of my videos, but I do want to, you know, put this up front because I did notice that a lot of people that watch my content are not subbed, you know, they're not subbed at all. If you don't want to sub, alright, I understand, but like, show some support, leave a like, something, I don't know, just do something, man, come on. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to the first point. And that first point is, start off by collecting your favorite manga, you know, make the hobby fun. That's what it's supposed to be about, right? You're having fun collecting things. You'll be inspired to collect manga because you want to collect specific like series, you know what I mean? That's how I started out myself. I actually first started out by collecting Death Note. I remember when Death Note was blowing up back in the day. This was like way like early 2000s. I even remember seeing a preview of it in Shonen Jump. In fact, I actually liked the preview in the Shonen Jump so much that I actually ripped it out. I took some of the pages out, I ripped it, and I was like, yo, I can't afford the entire volume, right? So I'm just gonna like take a couple of pages of this story, you know? That's pretty messed up. I don't recommend you guys do that, but hey, I was a kid, man. I was a kid. Like, I didn't mean no harm, guys. I was just a kid. I mean, oh shit. But yeah, guys, make the hobby fun, man. Like, collect the series that you want to collect, you know? But I do want to segue this into my next point, which is start out small. And when I mean small, I mean like if you really want to expand your collection and you want to have like full stories, you know, full manga stories, I would recommend starting out small, like collecting series that are only like maybe 10 volumes, less than 20, I would say. But I do think this is a pretty big point because a lot of people just go straight into the hobby and they will start collecting some of the biggest series. You know, let's say you start collecting One Piece individual volumes, you know, like that's going to take you a while to get the complete collection. I mean One Piece is still going, so you're gonna be collecting that for quite some bit. Try to stick to shorter series if you want to have more of a complete bookshelf like of manga, you know, because if you start collecting long-running series, you're gonna have a lot of shelves and it's just taking up more space, you know. Now, I'm not trying to knock the people who do collect these long series, because mad respect to them, you know, because I can't do it, you know, it's too much, you know, it's too many volumes. But as a beginner, I think it's very important to start out small, you know, build that foundation, and then later on down the road, if you really want to collect the longer series, go for it, you know what I mean? The next point that I want to bring up is go for box sets. This is extremely important. The reason I say this is box sets are affordable. You can get box sets at discounted prices. It's 10 times better than collecting the individual volumes. You're saving a lot of money, guys. But aside from saving money, box sets are so handy because you can just, like most of them, they have the complete manga series in the box set. So you don't have to go through the trouble of tracking each individual volume down. For example, the biggest box that I bought so far is the Demon Slayer one, and that has a complete collection, all 24 volumes. You know, I don't need to like go through the hassle, man, of going on eBay, of going in local sellers or, you know, Amazon, whatever, tracking down each volume, because some of these volumes go out of stock and you can't find them anymore. So let's say you're halfway through collecting a series and you can't find the next volume like at an affordable price. This is an issue that I came across with I Am a Hero, which I bought the first 2 volumes, then the rest of the volumes were out of stock. And then the places that I could find, it was the prices were just outrageous. Like, I'm not paying that much. So speaking of eBay, Amazon, and all these different sellers, that's pretty much my next point. Check all your sellers, check all your sources where you can get manga from and compare pricing. Now this is huge because you can save a lot of money. I've saved tons of money, you know. You go on Amazon, you know, you see the box set, research that same box set on pretty much Facebook Marketplace, let's say, maybe even eBay, and you'll definitely be able to find a cheaper price. If not, at least you can message the person and offer a discounted price. You can lowball them, you know what I mean? You can lowball people on Facebook. Okay, I don't think you should do that. I'm against that. You know, don't lowball people. But like, what I mean to say is you can offer people prices. You know, you're talking to a human. It's not just like a listing. You press buy. You can offer. You can chat. You know, come to a price that you both agree with. That's a big thing. You know, that's a huge thing. Speaking of box sets, another thing that you should be on the lookout for, which is my next point, is omnibus editions, hardcover, deluxe editions, special editions. Make sure that you do your full research before you go into buying a manga. Don't make the mistake of buying individual volumes and then finding out afterwards that, oh, there's omnibus edition available. I've almost had this mistake happen to me because I did buy 7 Deadly Sins, the first volume. I have it, but right around that time they released an omnibus edition of the first 2 volumes, I think 2 or 3 compiled into one. And I could have saved a lot of money right there. But that's a very efficient way of getting a bigger collection by getting omnibuses, because you're getting multiple volumes for one price. Finally, for my last point, I do recommend joining manga communities, but you have to be kind of careful because sometimes they can be wishy-washy. I'm actually part of the manga community. I think it's on Facebook. But I have seen some posts where other people have actually tried to scam them while purchasing the manga from them. So like I said, you got to be careful, but I do think you can gather valuable information by joining these communities. You can network with them, and maybe they can offer you like different places where you can purchase manga. It's always good to have different resources or different, you know, people to talk to who have knowledge about these things. So that's why I included it on the list. The next point that I wanted to bring up is, I don't know, it's a little different from the rest of the tips that I've given in this video, but it's basically having patience. I think that's huge when you're collecting manga. Let's say you want a manga, a certain series you want to collect, and it's unavailable. Maybe it's out of stock, or maybe the price is outrageously high, but you've seen it at cheaper prices before. I highly recommend you just wait it out. You know, it's just a waiting game sometimes. For example, the Bakuman box set, I believe that's the complete box set. I personally don't have it. I saw it, I think about 2 years ago. It was roughly around $120, $130. After that, it skyrocketed, 200 plus. So, and I was actually debating on it. That's the sad part. I was like, you know, I saw it for like 180. I was like, maybe I should go for it, you know? It goes for 200 now. But now I recently been seeing it, even on Facebook Marketplace. I saw it for about 140-ish, maybe 150. Very important to have patience, wait it out, wait for that deal, you know. The manga is not going anywhere, man, you know. But that's it from me, guys, for this video. Just a few pointers I had for beginning manga collectors, you know. Hopefully these tips are useful. Hopefully for veteran collectors, maybe there's something here you found that was useful. But anyway, guys, this is basically the end of the video. I'm your host, Rich Taku, and once again, if you enjoyed the video, guys, leave a like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, you know, if you enjoy the content. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. This is Rich Taku once again, and I am signing off.